Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bad Movie Reviews, where we don't review this time and we react to a trailer for Kraven the Hunter, which is, I guess, for anyone who doesn't know, a Marvel superhero in a sense, but a villain. One of Spider-Man's probably most notorious, but it is starring Aaron Taylor-Johnson, which was recently in Bullet Train, and I personally, we've both discussed that he
definitely deserves a little bit of a head roll.
Should get more main roles, and it also directed by J.C. Chandler, who's previously done All Is Lost with Robert Redford, which I thought was a fantastic movie. A Most Violent Year. I think this is his first film since 2018 or 16 now. So it's been some time. So there's definitely talent behind the camera.
So he's an anti-hero, Kraven the Hunter.
Well, he's a villain. I get
Wait, is anti-heroes heroes that are actually bad people, but they've decided they'll be a hero?
Yeah, for anyone who does,
so he's just a bad guy.
Yeah, he's also plays the villain. He's also going to be the villain in the recently shown, I guess, gameplay of the Spider-Man PS5 sequel. So
cool.
He's quite well known and always wanted to be, I guess, shown in a Marvel film, or they've always asked for it. And this is the first time, I guess, we get to see a live action version of it. So without further ado, let's hunt in.
My son, never show mercy. They are prey. We are predators. Boys, your mother is dead.
She died because you sent her away.
She was weak, sick in her mind. You know my business, yes? Power is about strength. If you show weakness, you will give our enemies an opening. Shoot. He is weak, like his mother. Leave him.
What happened that day?
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I saw my true self.
Tell me about this hunter.
They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey. And once you're on his list, there's only one way off.
There's 6 of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
I think you're some kind of honor. You are exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy.
We're murderers. Isn't that what he taught us?
You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Mr. Taglin? Mr. Taglin? Where's Mr. Taglin?
Oh, you're standing in him.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Okay. I guess the end kind of not necessarily spoiled anything, but that was surprising. I didn't expect that to happen. But yeah, a lot to unpack here. I guess to start with the positives from my end. Aaron Taylor-Johnson looks huge, and he's definitely that's a positive. Like, he looks massive. He's definitely got the acting ability, and he physically, obviously, I guess, kind of looks the mold of Kraven if you've not seen the comics or how he looks in any sort of media in that sense. He kind of looks the part. The film looks shot well. It does, like, there's, what was it, October? So it's still 5 or so months away. So obviously they're still going to be working on the CGI and aspects of that. But, it did look good, the film itself, in terms of the way the action scenes were shot. It is a bit of an odd one when I guess the way you got his powers, if you don't know, like, essentially it's similar to Black Panther, where he creates he drinks potions of herbs and things like that collected from the jungle, which just looks like he's infected with
Bit of a freak accident.
lion blood. I love the fact that they've got to just put spiders in there for some stupid reason. He's in the middle of a forest and there's 150 spiders, you know. Why? Funnily enough, Spider-Man is his
Well, hopefully we might find out a little bit
but-
more in this film too.
yeah, but no, it does look, and the biggest prop, it looks seriously violent.
Yeah, that was where I was going to jump in.
Which is my biggest pro, because, I mean, when you're talking about a hunter who specifically hunts superheroes, people, things like that, that is what you want. You want it to be violent. It definitely looks like that. It'll probably be MA here in Australia, which is R or NC-17 or whatever it is in America. I'm not too sure of the ratings, but I've got to give it props. Cons-wise, don't know what the fuck Russell Crowe is doing.
Don't know. Might be his best acting role though in a few years.
No, I think he's a fantastic actor, Academy Award-winning actor.
Yeah, I'm not doubting.
He when he puts on accent, he did the same accent in the
Devil's Exorcist.
Nah, the Pope's Exorcist.
That's
the
it.
name.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing the Russian accent, but hopefully his performance is better than how it sounds. But I don't really have too many cons. I guess we're going to have to wait and see till the film comes out. But I guess I'm kind of excited about the violent aspect. I don't mind a little bit more of obviously a violent superhero film to kind of spice it up rather than your PG kind of stuff we've obviously been getting for quite some time.
They do hide a lot of like the blood and gore throughout, Disney Marvel films, and I feel like this would be a nice step to actually see that. And I do agree. Some of the props of this film was definitely.
Well, this is Sony, so obviously it's collaborated with them. But,
collaborated. But yeah, it's.
I know Marvel's obviously bringing out Deadpool 3, which will be its first R-rated fit. Yeah, I mean, this will definitely be more violent. I mean, he bites someone's nose or eye out. I don't know what he did.
Don't know, top of his forehead or something. It looked cool. Yeah. Anyway, sign me up for that stuff. But it did look a little bit funny, some of the direction of the film. Though I'm excited to see Rhino introduced, and I'm interested to see how their take on his story.
I'm not, funnily enough, because they've never done him well.
Oh, he sucks in all of them. But, that's why I'm excited. Maybe I'll get something new. Gotta look forward to something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not. It didn't get me overly hyped, this trailer.
No, it didn't. I like the fact that Aaron Taylor Johnson's a leading man, but I thought the direction, like the action scenes, looked like exactly what I wanted, where it's less cuts, it's more open frame.
Yeah.
But the only con with that is when you're dealing with, something like John Wick, where it's open, like everything's in frame, less cuts. It's a little bit easier when it's just physical punching, gunshots and things like that. When you're talking about obviously a superhero where he can, well, not superhero, but he has powers where he can run as fast as a, cheetah, and he's running like it can, usually they mask certain things behind extra cuts and certain shots. So it doesn't look like it has that. So it could work in its favor, or it could make it look a little bit weird where he's jumping off walls and things like that. And it's kind of wide frame. So as I said, though, Wait.
Yeah, I know. We talked about it with Transformers, but we also talked about it with what was the movie most recently with Chris Hemsworth? Extraction. Like, I really want weight behind like everything.
And the audio and that, yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the key parts of missing out of those two films, and I feel like this, if they have a lot of that behind it, will probably elevate some of the films. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, that's I guess all we got to say on this. Yep. We'll review it in October when it comes out. A little bit excited, a little bit but we'll see. I don't think Sony have necessarily done, apart from obviously the animated Spider-Verse films, I don't think any of their superhero films have been, or hero films been that great. Venom's been pretty Morbius was cinematic masterpiece. Other than that, comment below, let us know what you think, if you are excited for it, if we've got anything wrong that you think, which I'm sure there will be. But other than that, subscribe, and we'll probably react to more in the future. I mean, we will, but when they come out, we don't know. But other than that, we'll catch you next time.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.